God bless you.
Father, the Vice Mayor and Aldermen are here today to discuss business for the city. Pray that you will give them wisdom and courage in the decisions they make. Thank you, Father, for allowing us to live one more day. For Jesus.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Alderman French.
Here.
Alderman Swan.
Here.
I'm sorry. Alderman Swan.
Here.
Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Pauley.
Here.
Jeff Quorum.
All right. We need to approve the minutes from the last meeting. Without a motion.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Okay. Do we have any discussion or corrections? Roll call, please.
Alderman French.
Aye.
Alderman Swan.
Aye.
Alderman Bryan.
Here.
Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Pauley.
Aye.
It's approved.
I'm confused, but I think I'm for you. I second it.
We have correspondence? No correspondence, okay. Okay, do we have any comments from citizens? None? Okay, communication from the mayor. We are going to have a beer board meeting after this meeting, and then directly after that, we're going to have a post-meeting work session. We'll just stay up here. So a few things we discussed. I believe it's in. Joy, is that in everyone's package?
I don't believe so.
Okay, well, I've got, we'll get copies for everybody. It's things that we need to go over about the Christmas trade and a couple of different things. And that's all I have. Communication from the mayor. And Mayor Norman will be back to resume the throne tonight sometime, I hope. Okay, from committees, safety committee,
We have a meeting Thursday at 5.
finance.
During our last meeting, we voted to temporarily use Tri-County for drug screening. And we also voted on using URMC for the flu shots.
Is there a time frame on how long we're using Tri-County?
We did not have
Just
time frame on
indefinitely?
that, but
Okay.
And they said they would bill our insurance or their,
Is it group rate?
well, our health insurance, most all health insurance covers the flu shot now. So, did I bring that up at the meeting?
you did, and we did talk about that as far as billing the insurance company for all, yeah.
Instead of each person's insurance individually?
But the thing about that, doing that is, we gave them we've got one day for the employees to, do their year to have the flu shots, and then we've got a makeup day, and the city will pay for it. Now, if they go somewhere else, the city's not going to pay for it after that. They don't pay them for those 2 days. So I think that we just decided it would be better if we just paid for it if they showed up, either the day of or the makeup day, or else it's on their own.
So does the insurance plan not cover the shot? We're just going to pay it and ask for reimbursement, or
That's what
We don't know.
The city's already always paid for it the last.
Well, I know, but if the insurance covers it, why would we? We need to look at that, because if the insurance, if we need to try to run it through, and if the insurance pays for it, I mean, that's,
When you guys, what if everybody doesn't have the insurance? Have insurance?
well, yeah, everybody needs it, yeah.
No, we pay for it for all, even the part-time.
That just
And that is why
We
we
didn't
decided
pay
that
Well, how did we do it last year?
city pays.
the city paid for it.
Well, like Kim said, there, I mean, you can get group rates on the whole thing, and then whoever doesn't have insurance, you can just pay cash. Which maybe look at that next year.
It's just, it would limit, a lot of people
Insurance,
would not.
everybody gets it anyway.
Yeah.
We've always paid for it.
Okay, and also tonight, we're going to take the
Let me go back to that drug screen too, just about that. The reason why we just said that it was going to be temporary because there's some other things that we have found out. It's like the administrator of those files has to have some training. Roxanne has went through some training with the county by now, right? You've had
Yes.
And so.
Actually, today. Well, Bill Sott came.
Okay, good.
Esther, did you go? Did you go yesterday? Okay.
So you can do it then. We'll just let you do it.
No.
Well, if Bill
Ladies,
can,
great.
then that's good, so.
Okay, and we are going to take off the third reading. You didn't go through the appropriate publications. The
Right.
third reading of the budget, or the
Right.
budget amendment.
We forgot to publish that.
Okay, that's all. Street,
We don't have anything.
street lighting,
We don't have nothing now.
water and sewer.
We didn't meet.
Okay, recreation.
Yesterday, I went with Bonnie. We went to receive the $175,000 grant for the soccer complex. Bonnie, myself, and David Young with Park Partners went and have Richard May with the governor. And we also have, on the 27th, we're going to be having the free outdoor movie. And it'll be on the 27th of October. And the movie will begin at 8 o'clock on concessions.
Yeah, what are you showing?
Spiderwick Chronicle.
And let me say this grant is 50/50.
Yeah.
And Park Partners is putting up the $125,000. Yes. And we are in kind, $50,000 is our responsibility.
That's awesome. Park Partners, they do. Yes.
No cash in the city.
Okay, historical zoning.
Yes, I went, my first meeting was there, and there was nothing that came up that had to be brought.
Okay. Tourism, I'll speak a little bit on the downtown renovation. The STP funds currently, after we're done with the first phase, the way that we're going to do it, then we're going to phase it off in 2 different sections. After we're done with that, there'll be about $277,000 left in the STP funds. Now, those funds have to be obligated by September 13, right? Okay. That's an arbitrary date, and the way the state government works, January 1, those funds, they can do whatever they want to. They can take it back anytime they want to. So, Terry and the mayor went to Nashville and spoke with them about if we could go ahead and bid the whole entire project for the square out and go ahead and get it done, so we're not phasing it, and we're not interrupting those businesses 2 separate times. So we don't have a vote on that yet until we're ready to put out the bid, but that's kind of where we're at on it. And
Did the state respond to the?
yeah, they said that we were fine with that, if that's what we wanted to go ahead and do. And to me, obviously, I think it's the smartest thing to do, because where are we going to come up with another $300,000 after this budget year passes, just for circumventing? So, but that's we did, we had a meeting about the Christmas parade. We have a thing on that yet, Joe?
That's what you're going to, it's on tonight.
We're going to tell you that?
Gonna work.
Okay. All right, planning commission.
We don't have anything.
We'll move on to resolution and ordinances.
Third reading of an ordinance to amend Municipal Code 12101 to delete the incorporation of all appendices to the codes adopted by reference. Whereas by previous ordinances, the city manager 10 adopted a number of codes by reference, including the appendices that are intended to codify Municipal Code 12101. And whereas these appendices contain provisions which are not desired, be therefore ordained by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen, the city manager, Municipal Code 12101 be amended to delete the incorporation of all of the appendices to the codes adopted by reference to the language, and all appendices be deleted each and every time it appears in code section 12101. Be further obeyed by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen, the city manager, Tennessee, this ordinance shall take effect only after its publication and passage to the public welfare of the city manager, Tennessee, requiring the pass first reading September 18, 2012, pass second reading October 2, 2012, presented for third reading.
Okay, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll say.
Okay, do we have any discussion?
Should we tell that this was a recommendation from the impasse team? Should that go in the minutes somewhere or not?
I think that the first time that we had that rating, we did discuss that, and Paul is working on every day. I know every time that I talk to him, he's working very hard on getting the new ones ready for us to adopt.
Okay, have any more discussion? Okay, call roll, please.
Alderman French.
Aye.
Alderman Swan. Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Pauley.
Aye.
It is approved.
Have third reading of ordinance to amend Municipal Code 4217 to delete the single payment in lieu of holiday leave pay, whereas ordinance 1255 Municipal Code 4217 was amended to provide that members of the police and fire departments could receive a single annual payment for all payment in lieu of holiday leave which accrued during the year to which they were entitled for a calendar year. And whereas the Board of Mayor Alderman City Manager Tennessee believe this provision to be undesirable as provide for payment of an obligation incurred in one fiscal year occur in a succeeding fiscal year. Be therefore ordained by the Board of Mayor Alderman City Manager Municipal Code 4217 be amended to delete the following language. Any member of the police and fire departments entitled to compensation in lieu of holiday leave may elect to honor before January 1 of each year have all compensation in lieu of holiday leave due city employee accruing from January 1 through November 30 to be paid in a single payment to be paid on the first payday each December. All compensation in lieu of leave which accrues December 1 through December 31 each year shall be paid on the first payday following the holiday for which the entitlements to the compensation accrued. Be further ordained by the Board of Mayor Alderman City Manager Tennessee all entitlement to payments in lieu of holiday leave to which employees are entitled as the final passage orders be paid as soon as reasonably practical. Be further ordained by the Board of Mayor Alderman City Manager Tennessee shall take effect on after publication and passage of the public welfare of the City Manager Tennessee requiring that's first reading September 18, 2012, passed second reading October 2, 2012, presented for third reading.
Could I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second,
Okay, any discussion?
yesterday, talked about once this passes the final, then the holiday pay is going to get paid.
Yes, I talked to Bridget today, and I believe it's going to be paid by the end of this week.
Just want to make sure that, I think we've got Charlie here, you guys would know that, check it in.
And I did want to add minutes. I've had several employees contact me about it. I know some people like it, it's like a Christmas fund, but I wanted to add, I mean, it was kind of this is an accounting nightmare, and that's the way I've explained it to everyone, because we're retaining money that's not our money, but it is, we're audited on that fund, so I just wanted that to the employees, departments, passing on. I mean, I understand, a lot of people like it, but at the same time, it kind of causes a liability. All right, roll call, please.
Alderman French.
Aye.
Alderman Swan.
Aye.
Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Pauley. It is approved.
Third reading is an ordinance to authorize purchase of 4 automobiles from Allied Motors, Inc. for use by the police department. Whereas the City of Manchester, Tennessee Police Department has need to acquire 4 new vehicles, fund this for 2 vehicles which were included as part of the current budget and funds for 2 vehicles which are available from the drug fund. Whereas the bid request for bids includes specifications published for the purchase of the vehicles, said request and specifications incorporated herein by reference. Whereas the low bid was Allied Motors, Inc. Its submission incorporated herein by reference. Be it therefore ordained by the Board of Mayor Alderman City of Manchester, the City of Manchester, Tennessee, purchase 4 2013 police interceptor automobiles meeting specifications set forth in the bid request for Allied Motors, Inc. Described therein as the 7th bid at a combined cost not to exceed $96,424, with $48,212 to be paid from the police department budget for the purchase of 2 automobiles, and the remaining amount to be paid from the drug fund for the purchase of 2 automobiles. Be further ordained by the Board of Mayor Alderman City Manager, the Mayor and Finance Director authorized to execute any documents necessary to effect this transaction. Be further ordained by the Board of Mayor Alderman City Manager, Tennessee, this ordinance will take effect on after publication and passage. Public welfare of the City of Manchester, Tennessee, requiring it. Passed first reading September 18, 2012. Passed second reading October 2, 2012.
Okay, I have a motion. Okay, we have any discussion? Roll call, please.
Alderman French.
Aye.
Alderman Swan.
Aye.
Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Pauley. It is approved.
Third reading of an ordinance declaring certain real property owned by the City of Manchester City located on Interstate Drive surplus and authorizing sale of same where Section 6 of Manchester Charter requires the passage of ordinance for obligating the city on contracts involving amounts in excess of $25,000 for the City of Manchester City as termed in the owned by located on Interstate Drive in Manchester, Tennessee, which consists of approximately 4.3 acres subscribed in the book 327 page 414. First results of Coffee County, Tennessee is not needed for a public purpose. Whereas it is desirable for the city to sell same, whereas the Manchester Regional Planning Commission recommended approval of the sale of this property as set forth in the minutes of its meeting of September 17, 2012. Now therefore be ordained that the Board of Mayor Alderman City of Manchester, the real estate owned by the City of Manchester, Tennessee, described in book 327 page 414, whereas Coffee County, Animal Piglet described as follows. Certain tract of parcel land in the first civil district of Coffee County, Tennessee, Valley described as follows: to wit, being lots number 6 through 11, all inclusive of the subdivision of property Billy H. Shelton, wife Lillian O. Shelton, platted which recorded trustee book 103, page 40, now registered office, Coffee County, Tennessee. This conveyance is made subject to the following restrictions: said property shall never be used as a junkyard. 2, no beer tavern shall ever be established or operated on said property. It's hereby declared surplus. We further ordain the board may not alter the city manager said property offered for sale is permitted by law with the final sale price to be approved by resolution of the board may not alter. It further ordained that the board may not city manager source shall take effect only after the publication and passage of the public welfare of the city manager just requiring it. Passed first reading September 18, 2012, and second October 2, 2012, presented to third reading.
Motion.
Make the motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? And I just added to Vince's video last one on what would have been the police department voted through, so that's exactly what it is.
I guess we had some discussion between us. What did we pay? That was before all of our time. Do we know what we got in that car? 275.
Sounds right.
The minister said about 284. 284.
And how many acres?
443.
And I know we mentioned it in previous meetings about, we wasn't sure how we could sell this. And, you know, we did bring that up in our training session with MTS. And just so everybody will know that we can sell it by newspaper, just put an article out there. Or if Gerald wanted to go out to stand representing the city and auction it off, he can do that as well. So we just got to decide on what we want to do.
I put it in the final sale price has to be approved by resolutions.
Right, let me just say, I think that was in that. I'm not sure.
It's somewhere there. Okay, roll call please.
Alderman French.
Aye.
Alderman Swan. Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Polly. It is approved.
Have second reading of ordinance establishing an impound storage fee for vehicles and equipment impounded by the city of Manchester, Tennessee. Passed first reading October 2, 2012.
Okay, do I have a motion? I'll make it. Second. I'll second. Okay, we have any discussion? Bill, I had asked, and I believe the answer was yes to this, but we were going to be able to retroactively charge the state for that Honda that we just sold through this, correct?
Yes, for the storage.
For the 30-day, okay. I just want to make sure that that'd be the first one that we sold after doing it. Okay? Roll call, please.
Alderman French.
Aye.
Alderman Swan. Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Polly.
Aye.
It is approved.
I have one add-on that I think was discussed. First reading of ordinance to authorize health officers and animal control officers to issue ordinance summonses as contemplated by Title 7, Chapter 23 of the Tennessee Code.
Okay, do I have a motion? Okay, I'll second. And any discussion? Donnie, do you want to kind of explain?
Well, basically what it is the case being where our animal control officer goes to the door and he knocks on the door, he can't do anything at this point here. He can go with the patrol officer and do a summons as far as the fines. We're about to get forms up here.
Okay.
So our ordinance, what are we saying they can do now? They can write a ticket
They can essentially write summons themselves.
without having the officer?
Yeah.
The animal control officer can write the citation for dogs running at large and something like that. Now, if the person won't sign the citation promising to appear in court, then they have to summons a post-police officer to actually arrest the person. This is a strange Tennessee code section. Evidently, somebody with a friend in the legislature got arrested by an animal control officer and didn't like it, so they had something passed down there that the animal control officers who are not post-certified can't physically arrest people and handcuff them, but they can issue these summonses. And usually when you get a ticket or a summons, you can sign it promising to appear in court. If you don't sign it, you go to jail. But this won't let the animal control officer handcuff you and carry you to jail. If you won't sign it, then he has to summons a police officer. And usually when that's explained to somebody, it works out.
Yeah, just make sure to tell Jeff not to arrest anybody, please. Okay, roll call, please.
Alderman French. Alderman Swan. Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Polly. It is approved.
Okay, does anybody have any old business? Any new business? Okay, Cheryl, do you have anything?
I do.
Russell? Okay, we're adjourned and we will move to the beer board. We have 3 beer board applications. Was Adam the last one presented to your board?
Yes.
We had asked, started, and if we haven't asked them, it's fine. But from now on, we want the applicants to show answers questions for each individual applicant. So if you apply for a beer permit in Manchester, they need to come to the meeting.
The first one is here.
Yeah. Yes. But I know, I mean, we didn't pass that in resolution form or ordinance form either way, but we will. If we, do we need to do that?
Large. Yeah, Mr. Rose here.
Yeah, Mr. Bowles.
Yeah, we could add to the ordinance that the applicant must clear at the time. Because that would be as part of the ordinance.
So
I sent him a list of things that we require today, so we can look at it, and we all need to look at it
yeah.
and see what, that way everybody knows what they need to do when they first come in and ask a question about it.
I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, we do have 3 applicants this afternoon, and first being James David Lowe. Mr. Lowe is requesting a permit application for Dee's Corner Market located at 103 West Coffee Street here in Manchester. And as far as we can find, all the applicable distances are okay and are approved on our measurements. Okay. The footage on that, the closest church we have is 313 feet, and that's First Free Will Baptist Church. The closest school that we have in distance is 2,112.
What is the square, what is the foot?
300 feet is my understanding on the churches, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's
I've got 317 feet now.
313 feet.
Have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll go ahead and second.
I'll say.
Okay. And do we have any discussion? Questions?
The sheet that walks in, she gave that to Bill. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what she said.
Sorry?
The sheet that you were talking about, you gave it to Bill for the city's requirements or the applicant's requirements?
No, for what we use at the county for the applicant's requirements, so that we'll know what to be here with.
Everything's legal, right, Bill?
Yes, as far as I can tell.
He owns the property and
And he does own the property. He's also a TBI in background check.
that's good.
Okay, call roll, please.
Alderman French.
Aye.
Alderman Swan. Alderman Bryan. Alderman Parsley. Alderman Patton. Alderman Polly. I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Because I said 2 things. I say aye.
Okay.
You have 5 votes for yes and 1 vote no. It has passed.
Okay, Ms. Lowe, I do want to apologize for what you went through on all this, because it's a bit ridiculous. But we got that fixed through. Okay, we'll look forward to the second one.
Okay. The second one would be an applicant, James Smith, with the Aldermen Corporation. They're located out of Northern Drive, Tennessee. And this will be Dollar General Store, number 3522, located at 1832 Carter Drive in Manchester. And that would be the Old Plaza Shopping Center.
Okay, he's applying for the second one as well, so you just want to combine those. Is that okay?
Well, I think we need to have some discussion on this first one.
Okay. All right, I'll ask for a motion.
Okay. On this particular application, between the time of the previous approval and this application, we've actually had a church, a community church, that has moved in next door in 1886 and established February 1st, 2011. The distance between the two businesses, the frontage says, is only 82 feet, which would not meet the 300-foot requirement for churches.
Where's the church at?
It's located in the Oak Plaza Shopping Center, and it's Canvas
Oh,
Community.
And our application, it's like he's applying for a new one, it's not like a renewal application.
Is it just a change of a person?
Well, my understanding is the CEO is retired from the
Yes.
business, and a new CEO is coming in, and so they're applying on the
They never
CEO.
stopped selling, and they didn't close down, or anything.
They sold beer out there?
I don't think so. I don't think they've added it there. They have.
Pardon?
Have they sold beer from this place before?
Yes, I checked with them, and they do that, we don't on the premises.
Boy, they're actually checking that.
And they were selling before the church moved in.
Yeah.
Since February 1st, 2011.
But they've been selling beer all the time since they've been there.
Pardon?
They've been selling beer the whole time they've been there.
My understanding is
Yes.
So we're okay because it's the same business, it's just a different.
Location,
person.
the location's grandfather.
Okay, that's all.
They don't ever cease to sell it.
It's legal to sell there.
Yes, once it's a location is what qualifies or not, and if they change owners, as long as it was sold in the location before the church was there, then it's okay.
We'll put them together.
So what's the address on the second one?
On the second one would be 918 Hillsborough Boulevard, store number 127. The closest church is First Baptist Church, a distance of 721 feet. The closest school would be College Street Elementary School, a distance of 1,903 feet.
Okay, now do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second. Okay, roll call, please.
Alderman French,
Aye.
Alderman Swan,
Aye.
Alderman Bryan, Alderman Parsley, Alderman Patton, Alderman Polly. It is approved with 6 yes votes.
Okay, we're adjourned, and we will have a work session